Shalom, giving all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders that taught us his truth and that rule well. And salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth that believe in his truth. To you, I say Shalom. And this is nothing new. Esau has been doing this, but here in the latter days, there's enough information out from the prophets, the teachers in this ministry that everybody pretty much walks past and does not adhere to what we're saying. All right, and this young man was from Mississippi, and he basically had a group of Edomite friends, so-called friends, because those are not his friends. Okay, just because you around somebody and y'all having fun, you might be drinking booze or whatever they call it, does not necessarily mean that is your friend. And this young man had to learn the hard way. Okay, and pretty sure brothers heard the news. If not, this guy, young man, lost his life. He went out on a boat with his friends during the 4th of July weekend, and they came back without him. All right, and his body washed ashore. All right, and this is just another tale of the wicked. Okay, and the wicked, they'll never change. The wicked will never change. You can't change that which is crooked, cannot be straightened. All right, the Edomites are crooked people. They can't do right. They can't be right. All right, internally, whatever happened out there, and the Edomites are the so-called white people. All right, at the end of the day, if you believe that we're wrong or whatever the case is, these people continue to prove that this race of people has to be the wicked. When you look out in the world and you look at the pain and the suffering and the hurt of nations on the planet Earth, who's causing it? Well, you might say, well, Asian people hurt people, not at the rate that the so-called white man is caused. Well, they call themselves European, so-called European. Well, the so-called Europeans, nobody has shed more bloodshed than those people. World wars. Okay, Edomite versus Edomite, going around the planet Earth, stealing, killing, robbing people, taking their goods. Nothing new. So back to the point, these Edomites went out with that young man. Okay, they all must have probably because this guy, he was on the football team and they was all friends and shit. But whatever happened, they didn't even have the decency to, at least say, damn, whatever happened. You see, they're not going to admit to what happened. They're all going to keep their stories. They're all going to keep on the same lies. I'm going to play this video because Elder Makama, he's I got inspiration from this video from him. By the title, justice will come from on high. See, if you're looking for justice in this society from the people that are in power, you're not going to get that. Because you can't get justice from an unjust people. Because they don't know what justice is. They don't know what true justice is. They admitted that the worst crime in humanity was the transatlantic slave trade. They admitted it. But what they still ain't trying to give you Negroes nothing. You see what I'm saying? They're not trying to undo their wrongs. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to do that. Not saying that would matter, but it wouldn't. But if you were truly repentful of something and sorry about something, if you had all the resources in the world, wouldn't you try and make what your ancestors done? Wouldn't you try and make it right? See, but these people, they can't. And this is what we're trying to tell you people out there. You can try and refute what we're saying, but when you look out in the world, there's a group of people on this planet that are the Edomites, and they're very violent people. Okay, justice will come from on high. Justice is going to come from the Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay, the Lord is going to send his son back. Yahweh is going to send his son back for justice for his people. That's why Yahweh Shai is coming back, to conquer and to take vengeance upon people for what they did to the children of Israel. And Yahweh Shai is going to do it. Him and the angels. People want to know, they're so excited to meet Jesus. I can't wait to meet Jesus. Well, Jesus is going to repay the people that hurt his people. He's going to repay them, and he's going to put them in slavery. Yeah, it's, to some people, it's a hard pill to swallow, but that's one of the reasons why who these people call sweet Jesus. One of the reasons why he's coming back is for vengeance against his people. It's written all through the scriptures, the book of Joel, the book of Jeremiah, 30th chapter. Okay? Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. Even from the beginning, his return was already written about, man. And that's a beautiful thing. That's comfort. That's comfort, man. Because no matter what these people try and do to us, no matter what, Yahweh Shai is still going to come back, man. He's still going to come back no matter what. And that's comfort. That's what we believe. Okay, it says, justice will come from on high, not from these corrupt, wicked courts of man. See, the Edomites, they protect their own. But let me play the video.
On the case of Nolan Wells, a young black man who would end up missing on a remote island with a group of friends in Mississippi.
And it says deleted text messages found on Nolan Wells' phone after death. So they took the man's phone and deleted text messages. Or at least tried, because really, you can't really delete anything because everything is on the cloud. You think you done deleted the text? Everything's on the cloud, man. There's no more deleted nothing. Welcome to the new NWO, baby. All right? The dystopian world. Cameras everywhere. Digital footprints. Even though you was out there in the ocean, you still, that text message that was deleted will be revealed. And if not, and if they cover up for them, then at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai is going to get vengeance on these people.
In which he would be found washed ashore today.
Look, he's hanging with his Edomite friends, having a good old time. And he probably come from a well-off family. So he probably it's probably none but Edomites around. You know what I'm saying?
Days later, at the center of the conversation lies what happened to the 18-year-old that day, in which this unanswered question has left many feeling that foul play is involved. Now, a part of those reasons for some is Wells appearing to be the only black friend amongst his group of all white friends that he traveled to.
Once again, showing you the unlearned ignorance.
Okay, so he was with his buddies, so-called buddies. If it wasn't any foul play, then why are you deleting text messages? You know what I'm saying? So, really, justice, true justice, is an eye for an eye in certain cases. True justice is not those Edomite boys getting locked up. That's not justice. They'll never get their son back. So guess what? True justice is, well, what you did to him, it has to happen to you. If you murdered a man, then guess what's gonna happen to you? What's gonna happen to you? Okay, you won't. That blood is on your hands. You took somebody's son life away, then guess what? Your life is going to be taken away. And left their so-called friend out there in the ocean. Whatever the case may be, just left him out there. And that's, hey, Jake, you better wake the hell up, Jake. You know what I'm saying? You around all these. Let me get the scriptures, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, and verse 8. And this is in the GNT. When things are going well, it is hard to tell who your real friends are. See, it's all good. When everything's all good, it's all good. But in hard times, you can recognize your enemies. And he probably was put in a sticky situation. They left him for dead. Whatever happened out there. They left him. They left his body out there. Even your friends will leave you then. And they left him. Okay, your so-called friends, they left you. They left that young man. But when you are successful, your enemies will act like friends. Never trust an enemy. And the Edomites are your natural born enemy. Even though we still have to live in society, and the scriptures say live peaceably with all men. But guess what? You're supposed to sleep with one eye open around these damn Edomites. You ain't never supposed to fully trust an Edomite. Ever. You ain't supposed to look at an Edomite and say, I trust this guy. No. Because Esau never trust us. Never trust an enemy. His wickedness is as destructive as rust. Watch out and be on guard against him. Even if he acts ever so humble, he is like a metal mirror that rusts away if you don't keep it polished. Seat an enemy at your right hand, and the next thing you know, he'll be trying to get your own place of honor. Put him next to you, and he will overthrow you. Then you will realize the truth of my words and be stung with regret when you remember them. And this is wisdom. Wise words, man. We always bring these scriptures out about these damn Edomites, man. Yes, we have to live in society with these Edomites. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these are not your true friends. These are not your true brothers. Esau broke the brotherly covenant many moons ago. Many moons ago. Okay, when Jacob and Esau initially, he said, when Isaac died, then will I slay my brother Jacob. This is a spiritual hatred, man. Spiritual hatred. It says, nobody feels sorry for snake charmers or wild animal tamers who get bitten. And nobody will feel sorry for you if you run around with sinners and get involved in their wrongdoing. Okay? And who's the biggest wrongdoer on the planet Earth? Them damn Edomites. I don't care how much statistics you try and pull up about so-called black on black crime. Don't care. Nobody has shed more blood on this planet Earth than them damn Edomites. An enemy will stay with you for a while, but not when trouble comes. He will speak fine words while he plots how to trap you. Whole time those Edomites were not his real friends. They probably had secret jealousy against him. You know, when he go home, they all talking shit about him, call him a ninja. And you could tell by the way they treated the man. You couldn't even take the man's body back to the shore, man. Left you out in the ocean. He will speak fine words while he plots how to trap you. He will pretend to share your sorrows, but he will kill you if he gets a chance. Young man had to learn the hard way. He will kill you if he gets a chance. And they had the chance to do it, and they did it. Man, the scriptures are spot on, man. The scriptures are spot on. Man, like a mighty man, a mighty archer. They hitting their targets, man. Let me read that again. Verse 16, he will speak fine words while he plots how to trap you. He will pretend to share your sorrows. He will kill you if he gets a chance. If trouble comes your way, you will find him waiting ready to trip you up while he pretends to help you. He will be a different person then, rubbing his hands, nodding his head, and spreading rumors about you. Okay, and we can use this for this example. But at the end of the day, you Edomites are not going to get away with this. You might get away with it for now. But in the end, you pay. In the end, you pay. And see, that's the hope that we have to have as Israelites. Okay. First and foremost, our main objective in these latter times is to be saved from the destruction, because we know it's coming. Okay, but the second alternative is to put you damn heathens into slavery, man. And you have to pay for the crimes that you've done. The things that you have done. And you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, gotta wake the hell up, man. Okay, you gotta wake the hell up before it's too late. Okay, you laugh at us when we call it, oh, you say the little so-called white man is a devil. He's a devil. Oh, y'all say the so-called white man is the devil. You guys are hate. You guys are a hate group. You guys are hate. You hate. Isn't this hate? Isn't this hate? Isn't this perfect hatred? Didn't even have the decency to bring your so-called friend back to shore and just left you there. That's hate. See, but we're wrong for pointing out the hate. We can point out the hate through all secular history. See, but you won't listen to us. And see, this is what happens when the Israelites don't listen to the men of the Lord, to the men that were given this knowledge to teach the people of Israel, to teach them and show them the right way. This is what happens when you go against the grain. Now, I'm not saying that, because sometimes, you get invited to work events. You know what I'm saying? I said we got to live in a society. I'm not saying that, if your Edomite boss invites you to a work event, say, oh, no, you the damn devil. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But getting all too close to these Edomites, that's not good, man. All right, these people are still Edomites. They ready to stab you in your back. Okay, yes, we live peaceably with all men. We still got to live with these Edomites. We still got to, do day-to-day business with these people. But you never trust them, ever. You never trust them. You always got one eye open. Always. The Israelites in this generation, we're not going to accept you like the so-called Native Americans did. All right, well, you shouldn't be accepted that way. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, we're going to show you how to do this. And yeah, no. But the whole time in the back of his mind, he's thinking of how to enslave you and kill you and take this land. You see, the Lord is raising up his elect, man. Okay, and guess what? The prophecies in Genesis 49, speaks about Judah getting this thing started, man. Judah's like a lion's whelp. All right, who shall rouse him up? Okay, Gad. Gad is going to overcome at the last, so Esau's going to pay. All right, but I just wanted to make some quick little hit. You know what I'm saying? Just another tale, but you Edomites are going to pay. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.